Kalau dia cuma manusia, nah, kita larutin pakai air primordial. Akhirnya Bore, setelah kita jalanin quest-quest Archon sebelumnya ya kan, sampai juga nih ke finale ya gak? Dan gue baru sempet mainannya pas sisa 8 hari lagi. Kira-kira quest Archonnya gimana, bagus atau enggak, seru apa kagak, apa yang ngebosenin ya kita lihat aja. Ntar gue ngeklip aja yang seru-serunya ya Bore. Ya udah kalau gitu langsung ya.
Let's go.
Sama gayanya sama gue.
Bruh.
The source of the tremor was here on the surface near Poisson. After the shaking stopped, the water levels in the Poisson area rose at an alarming rate.
Permukaan air di sekitar Poisson.
Navia should be in Poisson, right? We need to go check on her. Oh no, what happened here?
Langsungnya rusak semua. Kagak rusak, ini mah berantakan doang. Jatuh doang no. Tidak ada orang, jangan sudah larut semua. Anjir, air pasang larut semua orang-orang.
Navia should be around here, right? We need to make sure she's still... Jaime means we need to check on her.
Dia jadi air.
Oh, this is getting scary.
What will I ever do now?
My leg. My leg.
Just hang in there. Help is on the way. You can hold my hand if it makes you feel better.
Pegang saja tanganku supaya lebih tenang.
Huh?
Everyone on the street who happened to be close to the water didn't have a chance to escape. As the water levels rose, they suddenly disappeared. They were all dissolved.
Beneran jadi air, Bu.
Traveler, Paimon, would you two accompany me to my father's grave for a moment?
Archon quest sebelumnya kan udah. BTW war.
Not a lot of people here, huh?
Iya, udah pada larut.
Well, given the time of day and the whole situation in Poisson, Paimon doesn't think there'd be a ton of people here visiting graves.
Waktu dan situasi. Orang bukan ziarah sekarang. Orang dikubur. Tapi pada larut ya, gimana mau dikubur?
Navia, what's wrong?
Si goblok nanya kenapa. Teman-temannya pada mati. Gue ngobot Paimon nih.
Malus and Silver. They won't ever come back here again.
Everyone ends up here sooner or later, no matter who you are.
Pada akhirnya semua orang akan terbaring di sini. Kalau larut gimana?
Buying yourself a plot in advance, are you?
No need yet. But when I do, I hope you'll let me be buried beside Master Callus, demoiselle.
Ketika tiba saatnya saya berharap dikebumikan di samping Tuan Callus. Gak bisa dikabulin, Bor. Jadi air doi.
By the way, you can have a look at this. It's a list of victims from the incident that took place here.
Julianne? Esson? as well as Malus and Silver.
11 orang doang.
Besides, it never even crossed my mind that a Fatui Harbinger would come looking for me.
Hati-hati. Ada maunya nih orang pasti. Oh itu.
Floor here isn't safe. Floor here isn't safe.
Anjir. Udah jatuh baru ngomong.
Awas jatuh.
This place has also been contaminated by primordial seawater.
Yeah. And a lot of it, too. A Fontainian would most likely dissolve the moment they fell in. The water levels here are unstable, and there's a chance the water will rise.
Ya ikut aja udah.
I'll go together with you. Perhaps we'll find the exit just up ahead.
But please be careful.
Hati-hati, Bor.
It's a dead end.
Buset apaan?
Wait,
Woi.
there's something wrong with this bridge. Run!
Wih, kacin coy. Ya, nyusulin silver nggak tuh?
Demoiselle,
Desiree, Joyville, Julien, Essen. Why are so many people here?
Daftar orang-orang mati tadi, Bor.
Therefore, this fair and honorable court shall declare you guilty, and you shall stay here. You will be together with us forever.
Mati gitu maksudnya.
How wonderful, Miss Navia!
wait just a moment. This isn't right!
Cuy lah. Kayak di tanah India aja.
Do you mean to defy our justice?
Don't let them escape! We shall keep Navia here with us!
Mr. Malus and Mr. Silver,
Asik.
must you be so stubborn?
Mr. Belus dan Mr. Super.
Silence!
Kasih skill E.
Would have thought you'd wrap things up so quickly.
Cinta ini. Mana tadi osanitnya?
Stone slates. It seems like they were put here as an offering. Could we take them down and have a look?
Ramalan nih, Bor.
Still, Paimon feels like these images are kind of weird when you look at them together. Paimon's already starting to...
Oh, that voice. Is that who I think it is?
Ngapain di sini?
It's you two. What are you doing in Fontaine?
Lu yang ngapain? Dikejar utang lari ke Fontaine sih Mona.
Only when things had stabilized did we realize that she had gone missing.
Archon apaan kayak gini?
Well, sounds like we should hurry over to Poisson then.
Tuh kosong. Dari tadi tuh isi juga sono sini ngobrol sama orang kita dengerin ya kan. Fungsi kita mah jalan-jalanin nomor ke tempat tujuannya.
Let's try to find her as soon as possible.
Oh dia.
Should I just give up? This is all meaningless.
Archon mana yang nyerah? Kocak nih. Kerjanya tawa-tawa doang. Gila ditanyain kagak bisa jawab.
Everyone's dead.
Ih,
Don't worry, Farina. It's just us.
jangan tawa
So
lagi
it is
ini.
you, blonde traveler from another land. Come to kneel and beg for my forgiveness.
Tadi tampol lu bener.
Farina, you were crying just now, weren't you? The tear stains on your face are obvious.
Disturbing my enjoyment of the arts.
Biar apa sih dia begini?
Hey, there she is! The Hydro Archon's over there!
Mampus lu.
Quick, after her!
Farina just ran off! Quick, we have to catch up with her!
Archon kabur-kaburan.
Don't worry. I will keep hope alive for everyone until the very end.
Tapi bohong.
That's enough for now. I got the impulse to play the stricken maiden, but honestly, considering my rank and station, that wasn't a good fit at all.
Sama kan reaksi gua sama Lumin. Ngeselin bocahnya.
Don't take any of what I just said seriously. How could I possibly let Fontaine fall to the whims of trivial prophecy?
Omongan barusan jangan dianggap serius. Orang udah pernah mati. Woi.
Then you're just a spectator, aren't you?
Iya, makanya cerita udah.
If that's the case...
Cutscene. Baru seru ini. Lupa lagi gua. Oh, jebakan. Bisa juga. Tipu gua. Acting coy si Domin.
You deserve praise for the effort you took to raise the dramatic stakes. Do not forget, however, that I am Fosalor, the god of justice, the embodiment of justice itself.
Dewa kok kabur.
May I interpret these words as your refusal to stand trial?
Kasih
In
tahu.
that case, you will have the opportunity to defend your honor through a duel.
Awat untuk Lorin.
You would draw your blade against a god?
Iyalah dewanya cupu. Bisa apa ya? Nggak tahu gue ngapa dia begitu.
Wow, how utterly humiliating.
Dari dulu.
No duel shall be necessary.
Alasan terus.
I will admit that I've been running away for a long time. I'm sorry, everyone. I was unable to protect the people of Poisson. It is my duty to stand trial for my crimes.
Bisa dia ngaku.
I, Farina, will use this trial to show the world the true meaning of justice.
Gak ada serem-seremnya dia ngomong gitu.
Fosalor will now begin!
Woohoo!
Chill. Silent.
You'd make sure that I didn't notice anything amiss before revealing yourself as my prosecutor once we'd arrived onto the stage.
Salah.
Oh?
Asik.
The prosecution and the defense are both in position. The trial shall now begin.
There's no need to repeat all the unimportant legalese.
Bacot lu.
However, you will need more than that to convict me of a crime.
That's true, but my charge here is
ngomong dia.
unrelated to your conduct as an Archon. Instead, I would like to charge you as a fraud who's never been the Archon in the first place.
Ya, emang sih orang nggak bisa ngapa-ngapain kan?
She's not our Archon at all?
Jangan-jangan Archon aslinya ada di itu, Bro. Or at least the mechanic di-analyze, gitu kan?
Charge accepted.
There is no way that I, Focalor, otherwise known as Farina de Fontaine, a member of the Seven and the Regina of all waters, kindreds, peoples, and laws of Fontaine, could be anything other than your true Archon.
Ngomong dong bisanya.
And if I was not the Archon, then how did I manage to live for over 500 years?
Sianit. Semacam kutukan. Ini kali. Beneran?
Curse. I once thought it possible that the aura of an Archon might naturally resemble a type of curse. But in light of this claim, perhaps what I sensed was not your divinity, but a curse after all.
Lady Farina is actually a human?
Well, it is true that it's extremely difficult to tell humans and gods apart just by looking at them.
Ini.
You'll prove yourself unable to defend against the prosecution's charges if you continue to withhold vital information against the rules of the court.
Mampus.
Seems like she's confident that we won't be able to produce proof that she has no power over the Oratrice.
Tunjukkan kekuatan Archon. Jauh bisa pilih.
My power as an Archon. There are many ordinary citizens in the audience. How can I just carelessly demonstrate the formidable power of an Archon?
If that poses a concern, I'm prepared to extend my protection to the audience.
Aren't you the Hydro Archon?
And I've converted the people's faith in justice into indemnitium.
Alasan lagi.
Have you ever seen a more magnanimous god?
Isn't that a huge stretch?
Maksa banget.
Yeah, no matter how generous an Archon can be, how could they give up all their power? Can a god with no power even still be called a god?
Bener.
It seems like nobody's buying Farina's excuse.
Hey, come now, everyone. Please don't stare at me as if I was a liar.
Topeng sang pendosa, Bu. Apa janjian dia berdosa nih, ngurung Archon di Oratrice ya kan? Kalau dia cuma manusia. Kita larutin pakai air primordial.
Since you insist on claiming to be a god and not a human, then there's a method that you can use right here and now to eliminate all suspicions of you being the latter.
Mantap.
So, Miss Farina, would you dare to touch some of the seawater?
Hahaha. Masalahnya orang Fontaine apa bukan, Pur? Kagak ada yang tahu.
Lady Farina, this test has been unilaterally proposed by the prosecution. As it falls outside the realm of standard court proceedings, you possess the right to decline participation.
Well, of course he had to tell her that. But refusing to participate is basically the same as a confession of guilt.
Benar.
Huh?
Masih hidup lo?
Hey! I'm fine! Look at me, everyone! My hand is still here! I haven't been dissolved!
Miss Siegewing, If you're present, Miss Siegwin, please come forward and attend to the defendant.
Ngapain lagi si Gwyn nih?
Siege Win? As everyone doubtlessly saw, Miss Farina was displaying symptoms of hyperventilation and flushed skin. These indicate that she was experiencing the adverse effects of exposure to primordial seawater. The extent to which she was affected is the same as other humans when exposed to primordial seawater of a similar concentration.
On the off chance that something entirely unexpected might occur.
Iya, kalau dilarut gimana kita mau menghukumnya ya kan? Mau nanya-nanya kagak bisa. Makanya dikasih kandungan yang lebih rendah. Jadi kulitnya merah doang tadi itu. Jailah.
Anyone, just listen to me! I swear, I really am your Archon!
Ragu coy orang.
We will move on to the final judgment. In my capacity as Chief Justice, I shall now render judgment on Farina's misrepresentation of herself as the Archon of Fontaine. As a human who knowingly deceived her fellow citizens, Farina is
Guilty.
guilty.
Oh iya lu ngomong kenapa lu bohong anjir? Belum terungkap nih kenapa dia pura-pura.
We shall now turn to the oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale to render the final verdict on the charges. According to the judgment of the oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale, Farina is...
Apa ya?
Well, what's wrong? What's the oratrice's verdict?
Jangan-jangan.
No, the oratrice also displays a guilty verdict.
Terus?
Isn't that correct then?
However, the exact wording of the verdict is thus. The Hydro Archon, guilty.
Kekuatannya hilang apa gimana sih? Asli berarti.
To be punished via the death sentence.
Anjir dihukum mati loh.
The death sentence?
That's actually one of the available sentences? I've always thought that it was just a myth.
What an unexpected twist.
Seru nih Bor. Baru nih seru.
Farina's been sentenced to death by the oratrice?
But now, the oratrice seems to have deliberately invoked the title of the Hydro Archon. What does this mean?
Masih belum terungkap, Bor.
Excuse me if I may interrupt.
Ngantuk dulu. Apa itu? Orang-orang.
Has the trial already concluded?
Belum, misterinya belum terungkap. Archon Hydron dulu pakai kekuatan dewa. Terus asalnya berubah jadi manusia. Jadi manusia Fontaine tuh asalnya dari oceanid, Bor. Makanya mereka bisa jadi air gitu kan. Menarik nih.
Perhaps this means that her sin was actually Fontaine's original sin.
Dulu dia udah pernah dosa kan. Makanya judul misi kali ini topeng si pendosa.
Hydro Archon's true sin was creating us?
Nyiptainnya nggak bener pakai oceanid ya.
Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
Iya, manusianya balik lagi dari air ya.
That the slate collection is complete, I shall make another attempt to decipher the narrative recorded within.
Oke, langsung aja. Anjir burik gambarnya.
The nation of Fontaine is the nation of Hydro, as well as the nation of trials and justice. Instead of being the literal element, the water in the scene symbolizes judgment and justice.
Yang sekarang kejadian, lagi dihakimin.
The meaning of the third slate, that the people of Fontaine shall try the Hydro Archon at the court of justice.
Waduh, berarti dikit lagi tuh air. Rakyat Fontaine yang larut semuanya.
In truth, everything we've done has happened exactly as the prophecy foretold.
Betul.
What should we do?
Entahlah.
If that's the case, does that mean the scene in the fourth slate will also be fulfilled soon?
Kabur sekarang dari Fontaine pada. Wah.
This eruption was just a small warning of the things to come. We must find the root cause of the disaster.
Paus. Bener, paus. Woi, cutscene. Nonton dulu, baru nonton. Anjir, kejadian sekarang dong. Di sini juga nggak tuh? Anjir, pilot. Anjir. Mas full ya pilot ya. Wah, anjir, jadi hampir jadi air loh. Hancur. Boleh. Di combo bor. Si Kilde nahan dia mulu dong.
And once it has finished consuming all of the energy contained within the sea, its next step will be...
Warga Fontaine.
You said that when the Hydro Archon first created Fontanians out of Oceanids, she...
Precisely. That whale finds the blood of Fontanians nigh impossible to resist.
All we need to do to stop the prophecy would be to find a way to beat it up, right?
Bener juga.
It is too late.
Kenapa itu?
It had already absorbed too much of the primordial sea's energy before we could notice it. Even if the entirety of Tevat were to be destroyed, it could still survive and swim off towards some other world.
Buset. Ada jalan untuk menyelamatkan semua orang. Air primordialnya dikeluarin aja dari orang Fontaine ya nggak? Nggak jadi dimakan. Kapal,
What's happening with the oratories?
Lagi nih.
I believe it is preparing to carry out the death sentence.
Buset.
No, I still need answers.
You.
Sorry. That shocked expression on your face is just too amusing. I couldn't help myself.
Siapa lu?
You are not Farina. Who are you?
The sweet sound of bewilderment. Marvelous.
Fusalo. Why did you deceive us?
Oh, that wasn't my goal, of course. Goodness, no. But I had to fool everyone else too, the heavenly principles.
Semua ini sandiwara dia, Bu. Dia udah rencana ini.
After becoming a god, I separated my divinity from my body and spirit, leaving behind only a self that was as naive and bewildered as my past self on her first day as a human being. The me you see before you now is that divinity. And the human counterpart I left behind, I named Farina.
Si Farina ya itu kayak ibarat cangkangnya doang lah ya. Makanya bego.
She was forced to take the stage in the opera house, to embrace the role of leading lady, to forever play the part of the god from the prophecy, all to create a deceitful appearance of that prophecy coming to pass.
Semuanya dramanya si Fosalor.
Dear audience, the performance is experiencing a technical...
Think about it long and hard.
No, I have nothing to say.
Yeah.
I am Farina, the Archon of Fontaine.
It now seems that that person was you, hidden within the machine all along. Am I right?
And then I became one with the oratories, taking Fontaine's gnosis with me. Yes, it would seem so, wouldn't it?
Benar kan, Bor?
It is, in fact, a device created to kill the god of justice.
I beg your pardon? Was all a part of your plan then? Both the trial and the sentence?
In other words, this was all done to return the authority of the Hydro Archon to the Hydro Dragon of this planet.
Huh?
But...
The authority of the ancient dragons shall soon be yours once more, O Hydro Dragon Sovereign.
Tutup jendela dulu, hujan. Berisik.
Hydro Dragon, don't cry.
Pas banget hujannya gak?
You are a devious one, Fosalor. Things being as they are, surely you know that I could never declare them to be guilty.
Farewell, Nervalet. I hope you've enjoyed the part you played these 500 years.
Bukan dewa keadilan, Bor. Dewa opera. Maskul.
I, Udex Nuvelet, hereby declare, people of Fontaine, your sins are forgiven. I now have the ability to separate the power of the primordial sea from that creature. The beast that enacts the prophecy. Its name is the all-devouring narwhal.
BTW nu pilet, gue udah ngalahin dia sering buat weekly boss. Akhirnya berantem juga ya. Patetek 2 dari awal sampai tadi kerja kita nonton dong sebenarnya. Woi, santai dong. Kita mau dimakai.
Gather to suppress this.
Anjir karakter Honkai bur.
How should I describe him then?
The foul?
Still nothing?
Foul.
In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only Farina will remain, weeping on her throne.
Beneran ini. Kagak larut bro.
Hey! Help! Over here!
Beneran bro. Wah, kapalnya sih Duke.
All hands initiate emergency rescue.
It's a miracle! We didn't dissolve. The prophecy was wrong. The prophecy was wrong.
Osman teh Swan nggak pernah gagal bor. Genshin bikin cerita tuh, bikin story bagus semua.
The soil renewed. The Diwaystation attacks post-disaster rebuilding. I recently visited Poisson to meet with Miss Navia, spokesperson of the Diwaystation. Skyship Winglet, lunar brain of the Fontaine Research Institute.
Adegan terakhir.
Of course I will. I'm not gonna let her off that easy. All right, then everyone who wants to be in the photo, gather up and smile.
After Lady Farina left,
A diplomatic gift? A gnosis?
Aduh, gue skip lagi tadi apaan?
yes, I was quite surprised at first myself. But when I thought it over, there were actually a number of things going for it.
That's true, but this is a gnosis we're talking about. Doesn't this seem a bit irresponsible?
Sama kayak sebelum-sebelumnya. Nah, ini dia. Woi, balikin nosis.
Father,
Oh, you really are here, Noodler. Kinda didn't think you were going to have free time this hour of the day.
Kamu buru-buru ya.
It seems from your expressions that you still have more things you wish to ask. Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it.
Yaelah. Pattern sama banget tiap nation ya. I don't know, possible banget.
And what ultimately is the difference between the rains that fall upon Oliver?
Ya oke Bor, ini udah kira berapa jam ya? 5 jam ada kali main deh. Udah pokoknya itu tadi semua ya, udah gue rangkum komentar momen-momennya. Intinya Archon Quest kali ini, Archon Quest 4.2, kerjaan kita cuma nonton ya. Nontonin orang ngobrol, nontonin cutscene, berantem aja cuma 10%, 20% lagi kita jalan-jalan ke tempat dia ngobrol ya. Tapi untuk storynya ya Genshin mah kalau untuk soal story emang gak pernah gagal ya, bagus-bagus semua gitu kan. Conquest kali ini kalau bagus gua kasih ekspresi gini Bre. Kalau jelek oke, jadi nilai dari gua adalah